first thing I want to open up with is a lot of people are not signing up for the beer gardens because they're not certified. Here's how you get certified. So unfortunately, the next training session is in September, which is after Art in the Park. So I highly recommend, if you guys want to do this next year, get certified this year. It lasts for 3 years. And this is a free course put on by the city. These are here at the gallery. You can pick them up. It's really simple to do. All of you who are certified may be coming up for renewal. So you want to probably check your certificates, okay? With that being said, this is the legal way to do it, okay? This is how we're going to do it. So this year we are very, very short on volunteers for the beer garden. So I'm going to train you, Stephen.
There is online training.
The tips training.
Yeah, there is. It's the same thing.
So you can go ahead and sign up and do that.
Yeah.
I thought about doing it, but I wanted to talk to you guys before doing it.
It's the same training as this, except there's $25 and this
No,
is
it's
free.
not. It's 35.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
the same
Right.
But
Don't let that hold you back, because we will train you on site. So go ahead and sign up. We'll train you on site. So
oh, you'll do the training on site.
yes.
Okay. And then you don't have to. Okay.
You should eventually, if you continue to do this, get the real training, but we can do it on site. So I can certify training. So can our trainers. So anyway, parking. So you guys, so this is Art in the Park. For those of you who do not know this, a lot of you I see here are vendors at this fabulous festival. This is it. This is how big it is. This is, we take the whole park. So it's a very big event. We are the biggest and longest running fair in Colorado. So big round of applause for the TBAL for pulling this off. The second thing is we are a nonprofit. So there's two. So that's really great. The third thing is our sponsorship team, which we'll get to in a minute. We don't have to go there right now, but they raised us over $20,000 to help support Art in the Park this year. Wow. So Art in the Park is our #1 fundraiser here at TBAL. They're over 60% of our income. This is it. This is why everybody helps. This is why it's such a big deal. And this is why it takes us all year to prepare for what's going to happen in 2 weeks. So this is it. I do want to let everybody know. So when you check in for your volunteer position, you check in at the membership booth. And those are located right here, right by the info booth, right in the middle of the park. There'll be a big banner on the booth that says Thompson Valley Art League. You can't miss it. It's right by the info booth, which is blue, so you can't miss that, but they're right here. So we got our sponsorship booth and our membership booth together right there. That's where you check in and get your lanyard, okay? I highly recommend you check in and get it, because this is what identifies you through the whole weekend, okay? You'll get a lot of people asking you questions. Send them to the info booth. So that's where you check in. That's where you get your lanyard. We are requiring emergency contact information. Please do not forget to give this to either on the Sign Up Genius. When you sign up, you can put it in there, or Lisa will be asking you for that when you check in. This is a mandatory phone number we need to have. Things happen. Yeah. So, all right, what's the first thing you want to go to? How about emergency evacuation?
Okay.
So the fire department has put together a automatic text. We will be sending you this in an email, so don't worry about having to write it down. I just wanted to tell everybody about it. So you sign up for this text, and in the text message, you put the LV events, love events, okay? And is what this is for is the fire department will text you if there is inclement weather, if we need to evacuate the park, if there's a tornado, lots of other things, anything that the fire department would need to evacuate the park for, this is how you will know. And you will know because you've signed up for this text, otherwise you'll just see the chaos. So sign up for the text. I will tell you, evacuation procedures, and just so you guys know. So this is the park, the Loveland High School is right here. Okay, the lagoons are right here. For those of you who haven't been here, this is the lagoons right here. The high school's right here. That's the evacuation center to the gym. Okay, it will be open. And that's where it is, not in your tents. Happens. Anyway, sign up for the text, be great information, and they will let you know if anything's happening. Then if you see, oh, is something happening, you'll already know. Okay, so that's great. What else do we have? Parking. Let's talk about parking. Okay. So parking is in the east lot at the Loveland High School. You guys will also get this in a newsletter the week of Art in the Park. All this information I'm telling you will come in a newsletter so that you'll have it all again. So this is the lake. Here's Art in the Park right here. Here's Loveland. The problem is 29th Street is shut down because that's where the handicap parking is. So for those of you who aren't familiar, this is mostly for my vendors because they don't know how to get over there. Most of you guys are local, so you know. But the only way to get over there is to go around Benson Park because Sculpture Show is running the same weekend. So you can't even get near Benson Park, which is right there also. So you got to go around to get to the Loveland parking lot. Okay. And it's a short walk to us. It's literally right there. And you can walk that. You can't drive it, but you can walk down to the park. Okay. So any questions on parking? No questions. Okay. Saturday and Sunday, you will not be able to get into the park. You have to park up there. Okay. Friday, if you're volunteering on, when Tuesday is here at the gallery. Wednesday is at the park. Thursdays at the park. Fridays at the park, and Saturday and Sunday are obviously both at the park. And it should say that on your sign up Genius, where your location is. Yeah.
They don't close 29th until Saturday, right?
Correct.
Correct.
So Friday, when we meet, we can.
You can come into the park on Friday. Yes.
Okay.
You can drive in there.
Just Lake Drive.
Yeah, North Lake Drive is where you come in.
So you talked about the people that were going to check in at the info booth, but everybody else that has a different volunteer thing may have to come to the director's tent or something.
No, everybody checks in at the membership booth, please. Everybody. We need to make sure we've got emergency contact information.
So what about the check-in, the load-in people?
For Friday.
Oh, that's
So,
not, yes,
we'll have-
you're correct.
For the volunteers for Tuesday through Friday. We'll have,
Obviously, the booth isn't up yet.
right, the booth's not up yet. So we'll have a designated person with a clipboard for
At the director's
check-in.
tent.
Mhm.
And the
Okay,
director's
yeah,
tent
sure where
is
that
right
is.
here.
Yeah, there you go. So you
It's
come
right
in,
when you drive in, right here. You'll see us. When you
it's
drive
kind
in.
of across from that little schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse is down here.
And for those of you that are here in the gallery on Tuesday for vendor packets, there'll be a sign-in sheet here. And I want you to fill that out. Obviously, we probably don't need emergency information if you're sitting here in the gallery, but I do want you to sign in because I do all the checking. And as you know, like volunteering for Art in the Park is, well, it's a requirement for your membership. So I want to make sure that if you're there, that you're getting credit for what you're doing.
Okay, any other questions you guys got? Gail?
So should someone have signed up for something and something happens and they're gonna be late, should they be calling you or contacting you? Or if something happens, they break their leg?
Oh my goodness.
Well, wow. Yeah, I can't do much for broken legs, but
But you need to know that slot.
Yes, yes,
That's the point.
yeah.
Are you sure you want them all calling you?
If they're.
I just make it if you don't show, we know. We will know that you're not there and we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Live.
but call me or text me, cause I'll be checking my phone.
We rarely have people that, like last year, I think we had 2 that didn't show. So it's Mary.
I wanted to ask if there was an emergency with an activity. It's like last year, I had somebody come to the booth at the end of the day and she couldn't walk. Her legs were so swollen, so I had her just sit down and put her feet up. Well, I couldn't find somebody to ask, so I went to the fire station and they sent a cop car to come and get her, like a cart.
Yeah,
So
So any emergencies live at the park, it's 911.
okay.
Okay, another question that gets asked all the time is why can't I drive people to their cars in the golf carts? It's against the law. So no, we don't do that either. But yeah, especially there was some, someone passed out on the grass, call 911. Anything, there is security on site. The cops are over on 29th. The fire station that's right here, you cannot go to. So don't even try to go to that and get their attention. They want us to call 911. They want it to go through dispatch. So fire is on site with a portable unit and there's a dozen cops or so here. So there's a lot of them. I am in contact with them on radio. The radios will be at the info booths and the beer garden. So if you guys need me, you need whatever, they can get me from the info booths or the beer garden. Do not call my cell phone. You're not gonna get me. Just tell you that right now. So we're on radio 100% for the whole weekend. Okay, what else? So we have a lot of spots still open for volunteering for this. So we are going to ask you to ask your friends, your relatives, your kids, kids to do railroad crossing, perfect. If you have extra people to help us, we're gonna need it. We're short almost 30 positions. And these are all positions that it takes to run this thing. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can pull off over the next week. After that, everyone's gonna be asked to do a double shift. My hands are tied. So that's where we're at. So let's see, I believe they can sign relatives or friends or family up directly on Sign Up Genius and put them in a spot. I would really look at health too. It's hot out there. It's a long day. If they can't do it, don't volunteer them. I'd rather go without. Okay. It's a liability. Yes, William.
Can we send the Sign Up Genius link to people we know that are interested in helping?
Sure.
And then that way they'll get the notification
Yeah.
that's okay to do.
Yeah, I would,
Okay.
yeah, anybody can sign up on Sign Up Genius, so you could send them the newsletter that comes maybe with that would work.
And the link is on the website.
And that's under the Art in the Park page, I'm assuming,
It's on the
underneath
landing
on the-
page too.
okay,
Mhm.
so you can get to it. You can get to it. Let me think, what else do I have?
It's pretty quiet on Zoom. If
Be
you guys have any questions, just type
Be
them in the chat.
prepared for the heat. I mean, if you guys are in open positions, I highly recommend hats, sunscreen, water. We got really lucky last year. I think it was 70 degrees and overcast the entire weekend. I ordered that again, but you never know.
Gatorade is a good.
Gatorade, Propel,
electrolytes,
anything with electrolytes, yes.
Now, is there any place to refill water bottles there?
Like fill your water bottle, probably not.
There's a drinking fountain by the bathroom.
If it's
Mhm.
working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not.
Yeah, the brick and mortar bathroom will be shut down. They're right here in this corner. So they usually shut those down because they cannot, the sewer can't handle the crowd. So there's porta potties. There is water though at both beer gardens. There's a big free water tent by the beer garden up here in the gallery. There's also one right here. So they're spread around the park. We've done that on purpose to keep people hydrated. So there's available water, but that's where it's at. So here, beer gardens, that's where it's at. If I'm around, I have a cooler on my cart also. So, yeah.
Where's the porta potties at?
Right here. There's some, here's some, and there's some on tap this year.
No.
We try to please. I've seen a lot of people beelining for the bathroom, so we added more porta potties. More porta potties. Food court right here, you know, we have 8 food trucks this year. So lots of food trucks. Trying to think of what else you guys need to know.
Tell your friends with kids to come, right? We have our first ever kids corner.
The kids
There's
corner
gonna
this
be
year.
a cotton candy sculptor there.
Oh.
So they need to come.
Yeah, it's sponsored by the
Wow.
Loveland Museum. They're doing kids crafts. We've got the Boys and Girls Club. We've got some other sponsor vendors who have kid-friendly activities. Face painter over there. And the kids corner is gonna be, this map it's not on here. The kids corner is right here.
It's on that one that's being shown now.
Yeah, it's, oh, it is.
On that
So
one.
it's right here, same place. Right there. Okay, parking for friends and family that are coming in, they gotta park at Loveland also. Okay, only vendors are allowed in the lot. That's because there's no parking. Everyone says, oh, we need parking passes. Well, good luck, because there is no parking. I'm telling you that. There's just not. So if I give you a pass, you can't get in there anyway. So the best thing to do is park at Loveland.
The west parking lot of Loveland High School usually is a fundraiser to Loveland High. So it's usually like $5, but it's right there.
I heard they're not doing that this
Is that
year,
right?
but they forgot to do it last. They
Oh.
forgot to do it last year too.
Then you can
So,
just go in there.
If you can get to it.
if you can get to it,
It's hard to get.
the good thing is,
Well, they're
especially morning shift, you guys are coming early enough that you should be able to get to it. So it should be easy. Afternoon shift will be harder. Just because everybody's already in there.
Is the high school gonna do the $5 in the east lot like they did for the fireworks and everything? Or
I don't know. That's the one they forgot about last year.
I don't mind paying them $5.
I don't know.
Yeah, it goes to the band and
Right. it goes to the band.
There are free shuttles also. There's free shuttles, so free shuttles, air conditioned free shuttles, and they drop you off right here. So all the maps and directions and times for pickups are on the website. On the Visit Art in the Park page, all the information for visitors is there. So maps are there. Vendor lists are there, band schedule is there. Help me a little more, what else is there?
The shuttle
The
schedule.
shuttle
the
schedule is
outline.
there,
Shuttles.
our fire text codes are there, I think that's it. Vendor lists are there, each shift you have in the morning, if you have a morning shift and the second shift, we train the morning shift. When the second shift comes in, you train them. So make sure they know what they're doing when the second shift comes in to your spot. If you don't have someone coming in and relieve them, check in with Lisa and we'll figure out what to do.
See, one, do one, teach one.
there you go.
That's right. I can't teach all. But a lot of you have done this before and again. So we do thank you. Like I said, this is a great big deal for T-Val. This pays the rent the whole year. This right here. One thing. So it's really important. Okay. Any questions? You guys good? All right,
Great job, everybody.
we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So we're not done.
Oh.
Done.
You sit back down, Neil. So if you just take a little stack of them and pass them around. We did this last year and it was a hit with the vendors and the artists at Art in the Park. What I want you to do is just write a little note that says, we're so glad you're here. Have a great weekend. Keep smiling. And we put them in a bill packet. So fill out a few while you're here. After the meeting, we're going to do a little after party over at Sky Bear. So if you're not done filling them out over here, go have a beer and fill them out over there. So, but now I want to talk about this Saturday. Does everyone know what this Saturday is? Cherry. Yeah. Yeah. Small workshop. So, and for those of you on Zoom, I know in the gallery here, they were talking about a lot of what the volunteer shifts are, what their definitions are, and what their job is. I won't go over that now, but if you go back into Sign Up Genius, the jobs are all described exactly there. But just like Jill said, remember to bring your hat, bring a snack, bring your water, and your job description is in the Sign Up Genius.
Well, but one thing I just
Yeah.
thought of, you don't need to bring your own chair. Okay, we have chairs, so you don't need to haul your own chair in there. A lot of you were asking that, so you don't need to do that.
And some of the sports places like Jack's and those kind of places have those like cooling neck thingies that are very amazing.
We'll actually sell them at Art in the Park. There's vendors with those.
So, all right, so, I just want to say a quick little thing about the peer mentoring program. We will start that after Art in the Park, but look for an email to come out the 1st of August with your questionnaire. And so all you do is fill out the questionnaire and we will get that rolling after Art in the Park. So we're going to condense it just a little bit, just because we just didn't have the bandwidth to get that rolling, and you probably don't either right now. So I think that will work better. Cherry celebration. So for the small work show, first I want to thank you for the volunteers that are coming to help us. It's not only benefits you in the sales, especially our basic members. This is one of your 3 chances to show artwork with Lincoln Gallery during the year. We will have a double booth out back. And this is an event that last year we made about $2,400 from it. So it's part of our revenue for the Art League, and it helps to sell your art. So thank you for the volunteers, and thank you guys for bringing art. I'm going to go over a few things. Oh, we're also going to have a Zentangle activity. One of our members, Minette, is going to do Zentangle. So it'll be good for kids, it'll be good for adults. That'll be a lot of fun. We're going to have refreshments inside the gallery. So all the art and activities will be outside, but we want to like entice people to come in and look at our beautiful gallery and buy our work that's in here as well. So we will have refreshments. We will have Rob the bartender in here so they can come in and cool off just in case it's hot on Saturday evening. The cherry sale is from 5 to 8 p.m. You can drop off your artwork anywhere from 1 to 4.
But I mean, is it like the cherry festivals all day long?
Nope.
And this is a small part of it. It's just from 5 to 8.
Yeah, they just do the
event?
cherry festival in the evening. Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and so it's all, yeah,
Yeah.
right. But the parking lot will be full of vendors. They'll start setting up around, mid-afternoon. The museum is doing a cherry pie contest, I saw, so people can bring in their pies and get judged, kind of like an old-time fair. And
Well,
lots
I'm
of,
scheduled to help out, so I'll find parking 18 miles that way or something, right?
what's that?
I'm supposed to be helping, so I'm guessing
Yes.
parking will be tough, so.
Parking will be tough. So if you're bringing artwork also, okay.
Just myself.
But if you for those of you that are dropping off artwork, because parking will be tough, like Shanna said, if you can't find a space out front, because the parking lot will be closed by the time you're dropping off, if you're all organized, meaning all your artwork is labeled and you have got an inventory sheet filled out, all you got to do is zip down the alley,
You can come in the back door, drop it off, and zip out. So quick drop off right there. Yeah, Bon,
What about pickup?
pickup. So pick up Saturday night at 8 o'clock. If you don't want to come back out Saturday night, 8 o'clock, I understand. You can come in Tuesday. The gallery's open from noon to 6. All of the artwork will be organized and just ready for your pickup. Jimmy will be working here and you can come get it then. But please get it Tuesday. We don't have room to store it the rest of the week. If you can't drop your artwork off on Saturday, talk with Kay. I'll bet you she'll let you bring it in tomorrow. Let's see, all hanging artwork must be wired for hanging. We do have wire walls that we put up outside. And if you have bin work, it can be any size. And if you have one of those foldable little bins, bring that too, because we can use those. Be sure to put your name on it so that you get your correct bin back. If you have smaller artwork like note cards or small things or tabletop things, any 3D things, have all of those labeled. If you have a lot of note cards and you have them all like in a little basket or something and they're all the same price, you can make just one sign for the basket with your name on it. You don't have to do each one. And let's see, there's no limit on items that you can bring. Every artist that brings artwork will be represented and will be hanging in there. So if you bring a lot of stuff, we'll hang a few of your things. We'll hang as much as we have room for, but we'll make sure we hang everybody's artwork. Please label, so each label has to have your title, your name, and your price. The medium is nice too, if you want to put that. Those things need to be on your inventory sheet as well. If you would like to donate the wholesale of your artwork, so Lincoln Gallery sale, so you don't have to pay anything to be involved in the sale. If your artwork sells, when it sells, Lincoln Gallery's commission is 35%. Sometimes an artist wants to donate the entire sale of their artwork to Thompson Valley Art League. Thank you. If you want to do that, just add the word TVOL, the acronym TVOL, on your label. And then all of the sale of that will go to the Art League. But if it doesn't sell, you still need to pick it up because we don't have room for that either. Let's see. You can still send us your images. We'll put them online, not on the website, but on social media. And tell your friends that it's happening, right? This is an opportunity for a show for you. So this is part of you too. You can tell, you can publicize it on your social media or through your email list and that kind of thing. So make sure and tell people that. It's a lot of fun. We could still use a cashier from 4 to 8 p.m. So if you are interested in that, come talk to me and we will get you trained and on the square, but otherwise we've got that covered. And I think that is about it. Any questions?
So you drop off the art and someone will actually do the hangings.
Yes. Yes. So we have 3 of our members that are doing the setup and doing the hanging. So they'll hang it all. And we have Janine will be here. She's on Zoom. Thank you, Janine. She will be here helping with the intake of the artwork. So we'll bring it all in. We'll get the tents up. We'll get it all up. So it's a good busy day. Any questions on that? How are you guys doing on your cards? Good. Good, good. So I think that's it. Does anyone have any questions about Art in the Park or Small Works?
Thank you.
Thanks, Deb. See ya. All right, so next month meeting, we plan to do a celebration of for our volunteers because we can't do all of this without you. Like it takes all of us, right? So we need to celebrate. So our next month's meeting will be that. We plan to do also the mural launch, hopefully. Are we getting towards on the augmented reality for that?
Okay, right.
Yeah. Cross your fingers. It could be like a double party. So August party, we're all tired. We're all hot and sunburned and tired after Art in the Park because the August meeting is the Thursday after Art in the Park. So It won't be anything intense. It'll just be a fun celebration pretty much that day. And that is it. So we're going to adjourn this meeting. If you have your cards filled out, could you bring them up here? And also if I could get a volunteer who knows where our chairs go in the back room to stack them. You guys could take the chairs. Also, I need a few of you guys. I have a tent and some weights in my car that have been donated to T-ball, and I need some help bringing those in. My car's out back. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I think Amelia ran back here, but you can check with her.
I can help on others, but-